Hello everyone, nice to have you all back for another episode of our 107 channel. Looks really messy in here, doesn't it? Today's topic: repair, replace interior temperature sensor. Please see picture at the right hand side. A tiny component that is also today's topic: repair center console illumination. Let us start right after the introduction. I have removed the dashboard just for you so you get a better view. Just joking. Well, if dashboard still being mounted, well, this temperature sensor is in the middle of the dashboard on top of it. Please see picture at your left. Behind this, let me say, miniature grid is that sensor. It is being plugged in from below. The grid lets the air pass. You can reach it through the middle vent port. The other way is to remove the glove compartment and its holder, so you can slide your right hand side arm through that maze of cables. But since I removed the dashboard just for you, just have a look. These are the remains of that temperature feeler. A micro mainboard is being soldered to the top right here, and on top of that should be this NTC sensor being attached to it, the very one that is missing here. Negative temperature coefficient thermostat. Sounds impressive. The warmer this component gets, the better it is conducting electricity. This NTC is clearly missing. Someone has been here before. This part does not fall off just like this. Simple order one of them from some online shop. You need one with 10k ohm resistance, which is absolutely right for this purpose. I simply solder it to the two ports. Here we go, our 10k ohm NTC is being soldered, sitting in its place. Since it has long stems, I hope the sleeve will fit. The top sleeve is being pushed downwards onto the bottom part, which has a recess, so the top part can attach to it nicely. This is what it looks like when being mounted. This side branch here to the right hand side, which is leading to this very hose, which is leading to the heat exchanger. Now we can get to the design floor. Between tube on the right hand side and port side of the sensor, a rubber foam hose being mounted, which starts to brittle and simply decomposes over time. Therefore, air cannot be sucked into the NTC sensor anymore. So the sensor gets wrong data. You can use any type of hose, even a garden hose will do the job, to replace that rubber foam material. Anything rigid that can transport air. Once done, it will fit nicely and work. Connected the temperature sensor to a multimeter, got some 16 degrees Celsius in the workshop. Multimeter has been set to 20k ohm. Resistance on display visible. We now test functioning of our NTC assembly by blowing at it with a generic hairdryer that I stole from my daughter. Have a look at the display. Resistance has dropped to half of previous reading. We are simulating a quick warm-up cabin. Once I switch off that source of heat, resistance is rising. This is how this sensor works and transmits information to the heat exchanger. Air in the interior of car is being sucked in, passes the sensor, this transmitting the signals. This is how you regulate cabin temperature. While dashboard is being dismantled, center console illumination. So you clearly see which lamp is being fed and from where the light is coming. There is another video about changing light bulbs of the climate control assembly. Here is the assembly of bulbs being powered with the same cable. These 4 bulbs illuminate the climate control assembly. The last bulb at the end is being placed in a divider in the center. The engineers in Stuttgart did not in this very case, put a bulb behind every switch, but let an optical light cable run to every switch for illumination. So this only bulb is feeding the fiber optical cables. Up here are 3 switches. The one for the defroster of the hardtop has a bulb. The other 2 others, one for ambient light, which is independent if door is being open or closed, and the one to extract or retract the antenna. And these 2 are being illuminated with optical fiber cables being fed from this single bulb in this divider. Here we have one of these optical fiber cable tips. I now insert this bulb into its housing. Pressing gently is enough to keep it in place. I take any switch which is being illuminated. Please see white arrows. Here we go. This light is right behind the switch for illumination. Like my intimate lighting in the workshop? Yes, you do. This bulb in the divider is feeding the fiber optic cables here. Here's the tip of one of them. So this is how you get an idea how things that happen behind dashboard and center console. Only the switch for the defroster of rear window of hardtop has a regular bulb behind it. How to change that one has been explained in that other video I mentioned before. And the illumination of the gear selector. This cable leads to the light switch of your headlights. Once I pull out that cable, this bulb shows up. Same T5 type bulb which you find all over your car.